In this video on Gordon's Garage, we're going to turn a short bus into a barbecue bus. We're having fun now. So I got the first decal laid down. So so we spray paint white, then I put a decal down and we're going to spray paint the whole hood black, and then we're going to peel the decal back off. That's why it's green. That's not the colors that we're going with. So it's just a stencil. That's why I used a color that's not very popular or people aren't asking for a lot. And I don't mind wasting some decals on that. So now the object is to paint the whole hood and in black, flat black, and hopefully it all sticks and I can peel this decal off and have good results. Check it out. Okay, so here we go. We're going to take our first shot at spraying some of this black, flat black from the can. I've been shaking it up for a while. Finally got the BBs loose and got everything going. Got my mask ready. I think I've got the surface prepped enough. I hope this stuff sticks and doesn't give me trouble, but we're about to find out. So here we go. Cue the music. Okay, check it out. It came out really well. I'm really liking it. There's just, if I give you any advice, don't do what I just did. That was sketchy. That flat black looks done, but it's not. It's not cured. It's still really soft. It needs more time.
So, helpful tip, always check your nozzle whenever you buy them from the store. This one is broke off. This little tube is broke off. There's no way that's going to work. And I better get some gloves on. Woo.
Okay, so next day here, and I've got my decals cut out for the rest of the stuff that I need to stencil. And I've got a bunch of decals that are in white that I'm going to use just for on windows and stuff that could be taken off or changed at a later date. Those are things that might not be permanent. Things like the phone number or something that they might need to contact if they want to get this barbecue bus out to their party. So yeah, I've got barbecue. I've got a bunch of these things. I've got to figure out where they go, and I make sure when I finish spraying this white down, I've sprayed an area big enough to cover these letters. It's kind of big, right? All right, so I got to organize, and then I got to finish spraying the white up, and then we'll maybe throw a couple decals on the window. Okay, this is going to be the ordering window, so we want the words order here placed right here so that people can see where to go to place their order. I've done that on a couple of food trucks where I walked up and it's like, where do I stand? Am I in line? Alrighty, now we know where to order our Barbecue. It's at this point I realize I've misspelled something every time. Don't look at it. Now, I don't know why, but I think this is just an awesome custom touch to have diesel written over the gas filler so that they don't put gasoline in it. And it's in the same font as the rest of the words on the bus. There we go. Okay, so I've got another decal here. I messed up the first one, so I had to recut. And this time I used some orange vinyl, but we know it's gonna just be a stencil, so the white will shine through. Other than taping off the rest of these white rails, I'm ready to paint, I think. I'm gonna have to wipe down the whole bus. That's a lot of wiping to do, get all the dust and stuff that's settled on it. But yeah, let me get this decal stuck and then we'll finish taping and get to painting. That's work. All I had to do was tape off a few more windows and tape off a couple of those rails and wipe the thing down. Well, the top gets a coat of dust, so you got to do more than wipe. It's going to take multiple rags, duster, air hose, all kinds of stuff. Oh, anyways, I think I've got it taped. Let's get you one last look at the bus. Got the emblem on the door today, emblem up top, top's taped off. Whew. Yeah, all the way around, all the windows are covered with plastic. Back windows covered with plastic. And there's actually an emblem in there. It's white, but there's one of those emblems as well. And all that stuff. I've got a cloth on top of the ladder. I've got to get up there and paint. And as I'm coming out, I need to wipe the dust that comes off my knees and my toes of my boots and stuff. I'm thinking about taping off the toes of my boots just before getting up there. Anyways, this side all taped off. We got the signage. So yeah, all of this decals are going to come off again. I probably told y'all that. I had to tape off between the doors here because I took that rubber strip off. It's just easier to tape around. And I've wiped the whole bus down with, what is that bug and tar remover stuff? Lightly. I didn't saturate the place because I'm afraid it's causing problems. And I'll show you something. Sometimes you just can't beat. Well, I guess I can't. Right here on this white paint, where the diesel would run over, that's really oily fuel, and you just can't get the oil out of the metal once it's saturated in for so long. Really needed like a real good sealer coat of something on there to make a barrier, but it would have to be something, an oil base type paint, and then you're putting this paint on top of oil base paint, and you're still gonna have the same reaction. Some of you painter guys out there probably know what to use there, but I tried cleaning it the best I can. I got some fisheye right underneath that gas filler thing. So yeah, that's a thing. It's okay. This is the side that everybody's gonna see anyways. And I don't know if I can show you, but my tape is starting to peel on the corners. That's what happens when you buy cheap tape. I didn't want to go super over budget just because I wanted the fancy tape. I tried using the green tape for my edging. It's supposed to be really good for that. And so far it's holding up real good, except for a couple spots, like right here around the window. It's such a hard bend, and I've stretched the tape so much that it's not gonna stay down. That's okay. See here, this little, I keep pushing these things down. I keep walking around going, oh, here's a spot. Anywhere that's gapped and open like that, you're gonna have paint go up underneath, and you're gonna have it on that white strip. So I'm trying my best. Little gaps like this right here. Yeah, I gotta keep pushing that down, and the top edge is supposed to be taped off. And this green tape likes to peel back up. Very minor details, but I'm fighting the fight. I'm fighting a good fight. All right, I need to quit messing with that. I need to put some gloves on. And you think wiping down a mini bus or short bus all in one shot is tiring and make you sweat? Well, take a look here. I gotta shake up all them cans. My arms are gonna be noodles after this. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I have a whole bunch of turbo cans, and I'm gonna get y'all dizzy. I'm gonna spin around. I've got a whole bunch of turbo cans there on the table. I'm hoping I can do it with those turbo cans alone. I've got 2 small cans of flat black. That's gonna be for later, like door jams and stuff like that maybe. But I'm just gonna focus on getting the body done today. I still have the grill underneath that plastic. I still have some framework for the mirrors. There's other little odd and ends got to be painted, but what we're focusing on is for the giveaway of those cool items, if you remember what they are, jack stands, some decals, and a fender cover stuff. You're guessing how many cans it was? Well, if you're going to guess now, it's too late. If I post this video, you're too late. I've already picked the winner, and I'm going to probably tell who the winner is at the end of this video. So anyways, I've got these cans. I'm going to do my best to spray evenly and get this thing absolutely covered. All right, break's over. Let's get this can shake up and get it on the spraying. We got to get the top done and work our way down. Let's go. Okay, so I've sprayed the whole bus with turbo cans, and I want to go around with this one. It really wasn't open. It just someone spilled paint on top of. Anyways, this one's not been used yet, but I'm going to go around and spot check some spots on the body that I might have missed. I was really going fast because whenever you're painting with turbo cans, you can't just. No, you have to run. Yeah, you have to really move some acreage. You got to mow. Anytime you stop just the slice, it just automatic runs. Thank God it's flat black. That's going to save my tail immensely. So that's if you're going to practice on these things, use some flat black at first. All right, so I've got the whole thing basically covered. I could probably just say it's done, but I'm going to go around, see if there's any yellow sticking out. I'm looking at door jams and stuff like that. And let's see how many cans I've used so far. Turn you around here. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And this is the 11th can. It takes 10 cans basically to, I'm going to say 10.25. 10.25 cans to paint a short bus. There we go. Now we're going to know exactly who the winner is. I put him or her name right up here. Pretty sure I know who it's going to be. I've already been looking in the comments, so good job. All right. So, yeah, we just busted out turbo cans on a mini bus, short bus. Put in the comments what y'all want to call it. It's the Bbq bus here, okay? In Texas, it's a barbecue bus. Okay, we're 2, 4, 5, 10 days later. I don't know. I had to do a lot of work overtime and stepped away from the bus for a while. And this is where we stand. I have got all of the mirror brackets painted flat black. I sanded, yeah, and we got some other little brow things for all the little lights up there at the top. I've got those painted. We've got to still do some more stuff. The grill, I started painting it white. I don't know if I've showed you this, but we're going to go over it again. So yes, it needs something there. Yeah, we need to change up some colors, and that's what's going to happen. So he wanted it white, and I was looking at it. Doing it all white might be just a bit overkill, too much white. I wanted to break it up, and so now this morning what I'm going to do is this section where the headlight is, I'm going to tape off, and we're going to paint this black. It's going to stop right here, and this section here is going to be black, and the outside edge is going to stay white. And there's a little spot right there. That spot's going to be black, and the other headlight area. So it's going to have some white and black mixed. It's going to kind of break it up a little bit. I like that. We're going to put the GMC emblem back in and all that good stuff. I've got to take all of these lights. Got them all laid out here. They're all dirty still, need to be cleaned up and stuff. But let me just pick one up. Yeah, it's full of screws. You can see it's got overspray on it. That's got to be cleaned off. And I got to buff all of these lenses to make them look better. It's not hard. It's just time consuming. All the screws are rusty. I'm going to take those to the wire wheel and put them into a piece of cardboard and spray paint them so that they're not rusty. Yeah. So a whole bunch of that stuff. Yep. These little things, they could be wire wheeled off and painted or something just to keep them from looking weird. So all those got to be done. The side marker lights. Where did that other light go? Here it is. Right here. These are dingy. We're gonna take care of those too. How am I gonna take care of those? I have some of this rubbing polishing compound right here. This is polishing compound. There's one's called rubbing. It's more coarse, and you just put a little bit of this on a rag and you just rub on it, and it cleans up the surface. Yeah. So a whole bunch of that, and then I got to take the hood back off so I can climb back up on that radiator support to reach all those lights that's going across the top. Yeah. So I'm going to tape this off and paint it so the paint can be drying so I can put it back on. I can't wait for that. That's going to be a cool reveal. Okay, so I want to take care of all that and get it on the bus. So we're going to cut to that. Okay, everybody, I've got all the lights back on there. The yellow flashers aren't going. Not sure why yet. Probably because I don't have the stop sign on the side of the bus yet. But I think this is going to wrap up our video of the Bbq bus. I still have a few more things to touch up. There's some spots in the paint that's got to touch up. There's a couple of spots like the wheels. We're going to sand and paint those, but those are just steel wheels. They're going to get painted black. That's kind of boring. How do you think the grill turned out? Let me know in the comments. I kind of feel like I should have maybe whited it on out on the sides and left just the ring in the middle. I don't know. Let me know what you think. But yes, we got our lettering on. This yellow light here, the bulb burnt. I seen it whenever I was putting it back in. I have a couple of those, like this one right up here. Man alive. Imagine that thing coming down the road and bringing you some barbecue. Yeah, we got the runner light on this side working good. We got our decals all set up. I still got to touch up some paint on this framework. It peeled off a little when I pulled the tape. But other than that, we've got a barbecue bus in the shop. It's wrapped up. The mirrors are even back on. Man, I tell you what, I was working hard today trying to get this thing back together. So that's going to wrap up this video. Thanks for everybody who's worked on the challenge of seeing how many spray cans it would take and guessing. And this is going to wrap this up. I think so. Next episodes, I think we're going to do a Harley. Let's do a Harley build. I want to get on a bike and ride, so we're going to probably do that. So stay tuned for the Harley build coming up soon. And look for this guy out and around in Amarillo. And get you a barbecue sandwich, barbecue meal of some type. He does some great food, so definitely look out for him. All right, y'all have a good weekend.